How you doing today? So I want to talk about this verse. Pretty interesting. In Psalms 146 verse 3, 146 verse 3 it says, English Standard Version reading. I'm reading for like I'm gonna read two versions. Pretty interesting. Do not put your trust in prince, um, any son of man, in whom there's no salvation. But in New Living Translation it says, do not put your confidence in powerful people. Oh, pretty interesting, huh? What it says right there. There's no help. There's no help for you there. And then a new uh, international version it says, do not put your trust in prince, in human beings who cannot save. So I don't know what your political stance is right now. I don't care who you voted for. I mean, I don't care what you vote for. That's between you and God, you know. But um, we shouldn't trust in man. They're in power, okay? We shouldn't trust in them because we don't know what's going to come next, okay? We have to trust in God all the time. We read in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6, trust in the Lord with your heart, okay? Lean on your understanding. In other words, acknowledge him. He should direct your paths, okay? We read in Jeremiah 17, curses the man who trusts in man, for he will end up like a barren, desert. And then and it says, he who trusts in the Lord will be like a fruitful. It'll be fruitful. That's how you're gonna end up. If you trust in God, you're gonna be fruitful all the time. You're gonna be bearing fruit for the kingdom. Bernie Christians watch this right now. If you voted for Trump and you're part of MAGA group, I don't care. This is not a political video. This is just to show you that we have to trust in God, okay? All the time. It doesn't matter what man says. It doesn't matter who's in power, because we read in Daniel chapter 2, Daniel praying to God, telling Nebuchadnezzar, he sets up kings and removes kings, okay? So God is the one who's going to remove anybody who's in power, okay? Or he's going to set them up. He's the one that does all this. Like he set up Caesar, right? And Nero and all the others, because it's his will. It's pretty interesting that happens, but that's how God works, you know. And we read in Daniel chapter 2 again about the four kingdoms. We read about Babylon. We read about Persia, then Greece, and then we read about Rome. And where the civilizations today? Gone. We're the last civilization. Okay, so we have to trust in God, okay, and not trust in man. That's the whole thing about this video. Trust in God. It doesn't matter what they say, who is in power. I don't care. God is in control of everything, okay? He's in his throne in control of where we've been. So we have to trust in him in all times, okay? And we have to pray in everything, and we have to pray for them, okay? So that's all I got to say today. God bless you.